What is going on, my PD peeps? Yes, I'm back. Welcome to another Wednesday live stream, Q&A time, Power Director University style. It's your boy, Malik, the Power Director Professor, in the building, ready to answer your questions. So, I'm going to break things down, but tell you how the routine goes down and let you know exactly what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be looking through the comments and answering your questions about Power Director, filmmaking, whatever you want to go ahead and ask me about. As long as I got the answer, I'm going to give it to you. If I don't, I'll try to point you in the right direction to get you the help you need and deserve, baby. Because that's what I do for all of my PD peeps. Now, I do this for 1 hour. I'm out at 9 o'clock. Everybody knows if I don't get out of here at 9 o'clock, my wife's going to crack the whip on me. So I got to go ahead and adhere to those rules in order to keep a happy home. Now, for those of you who don't know, I was on a cruise, so I took like 2 weeks off from YouTube. It was beautiful, people. If you ever been on Royal Caribbean cruise, you know it was dope. And if you haven't been, you need to get on one, all right? We had a great time. It was fantastic. Top-notch service, top-notch ship. Everything was beautiful. We went to Honduras. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, and Mahahual, Mexico. We had a great time. 7-day cruise. We're going on another one next year, all right, around the same time. So that tells you just how dang good it was. We already planned the next one. Already got it paid for and ready to go. So that's that as far as that's concerned. Now, a few things. When I came back into the mix, when I got back, I was like, my whole Power Director world had changed. Okay? There was an update to Power Director. User interface. Blah, just threw everything out of whack. All right? Actually, it threw it out of whack from my tutorials, because now I'm probably going to have to redo a bunch of tutorials because location of things are different. Most people could probably figure out where to get up getting back to those things because the user interface has changed. Now, if you don't have Power Director 365 or you haven't updated, or you do have Power Director 365 and you haven't updated it, you might not see those user interface changes just yet. But if you haven't seen them, I'm about to show them to you. All right, so this is the new user interface. Doesn't look too different right now, but if you place a clip in a timeline, it's when you start to see a few things change. So first and foremost, there's an edit button down here now. If you click on that, it opens up some very familiar adjustments. Now, this is a great addition. I like this. Okay, I think this is a great change for the user interface. It actually reminds me a little bit of like Final Cut. Now, Final Cut, it has it up in the right-hand corner and but it's very similar to how they have all the different tools and things available to you here, and they have it under different tabs like this. So they have tabs, they have these different sections, all of that. So it's very Final Cut-ish as far as I'm concerned. You used to have to go to like edit, and then you would have to go to crop, zoom, pan. It's all right here right now. So you don't have to go edit tools, this, that, and the other to get to them. If you hit edit, you'll see all of the options right here. You can pick and choose which one you want to use. You got the PIP designer, which is edit properties. You got your motion tracker, blending modes, mask designer, action camera center, the AI style plugin, AI sky replacement. You got the ability to edit in color director. You got your video speed, crop, pan, zoom, all that good stuff. Also up here, you have a audio tab now. So in the past, like if you clicked it, you would have to like go to tools once again. Now you just gotta click edit and then you select the audio tab. You got some audio tools here. You got denoise, you got reverse, you got speech enhancement, wind removal, the audio editor, audio ducking, editing audio director. So you got a whole bunch of things here. So what this means to you guys is it's a lot simpler to get to things and use them because they're open in one location where you can just grab them. Now, there are still some things that you have to go to other locations. Like you still have your plugins up here. So if you go to plugins, this is still where you're going to go to your multicam designer, your theme designer, screen recorder, slideshow creator, yada, yada, yada. You still got your media for those who have the old school smart sound. Any effects that you can get to in the effect room are also found here. The title designer, the title app from New Blue. You got your transitions from different plugins like ProDad and Pixelon. So all that stuff is here too. So user interface changes, I like them. How do you feel about them? Let me know how you feel about these changes. I know we got to get used to them, and you always got to get used to any type of UI changes that they make. But I want to know, what do you guys like or dislike about the changes to the user interface if you've interacted with it already? All right. So now that I'm done with that, I want to say hello to my people, mi gente. I want to say hi to mi gente. Okay? Okay. All right. We missed you. Hope you had a great time. That's Video Moments Productions. Now, please, I know I can't, I've been away for a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I know that this is one of my regular viewers and I cannot remember her name. Please put it in the chat and I will recognize you again because that's my bad. I should remember your name. All right. We also got my man, Richard Phoenix in the building. He says, hello, Malik. Rich here for another good video. That's right, baby. It's going to be a good video. And appreciate you for stopping through, Rich. NBHA ball hockey trying to use my vernacular. He says, PowerDirector peeps, LOL. Sorry, I used your line. You're damn straight. That's my line, buddy. You keep yours. You keep yours. I'll keep mine. All right. Let's just be cordial to one another. Let's try it out. We might like it. All right. Crow Adventure Network says, hey, Malik, what's up, Crow Adventure Network? AYWC Media says, if I make a mistake and record my audio on one channel only, is there a way to put it on side both when editing? So there used to be a way to do it in the old audio editor, but this might be an opportunity for us to try out something with this audio editor. So I'm going to go ahead and see what we might be able to do. All right, so we're going to click on this video. I'm going to click on edit and I'm going to go to audio. Now, if we go here, we can go to the audio editor. So in the audio editor, when it pops up, you see we got 2 channels right now. But I wonder if we can turn a channel off or delete a channel or remove a channel and then copy it to the other side. Let's see. I don't see that we have the capability to copy a channel over. Nope, nothing in here for that, so can't do it here. We can do it in Audio Director. I know that for a fact. So in Audio Director, if you only have it in one channel, if you have Audio Director or if you have the Director Suite, you should be able to go ahead and like take it from one channel to the other channel. Might take a minute for this to open up, but I don't know if you have Audio Director, but that would be the solution that I would use. So let's see here. So there we go. So we just cut out that section of the audio. And if we wanted to, we could go here. We could select all. Should be able to copy it. And we should be able to paste it over the same one because I didn't select the right track. The left track, buddy. Nope, still not doing it. See, this is what happens when you don't use stuff for a while. Forget how to do stuff that you should know how to do. All right, so I wish I could just jump into this and do it, but like I said, haven't used it in a minute, so now I'm just messing up everything. This is awesome. So I'll have to get back to you on that one. But as you can see, we can remove them. I could easily cut these out. Thing is, I want to paste it into the other section. There we go. That's how it let me do it. So I don't know why. Right click on it, cut, move your playhead to where you want to put it. Right click, paste. You should be able to get it back into there. So if you have PowerDirector, you should be able to copy it and paste it into the other channel, because when you open it up, it'll just be on whatever channel it's in. But if you don't have PowerDirector, I'm not aware of a way to do it on PowerDirector. So I'm pretty sure if you go to the forum though, PowerDirector forum or Cyberlink forum, there might be somebody on there who might have some additional ways to help you out with that. All right. NBHA Ball Hockey says, I haven't seen audios as I've been on holidays, but any new juicy information, I'm up for it. And we all up for the juicy new info. Crow Adventure Network says, I'm having issues with the titling. The letters are looking pixelated and jagged. I'm having to import titling from Photoshop to get better quality titles. Am I doing something wrong? So I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, the titles are going to show up with the crispness and resolution of the monitor that you're using within the program. So I do not have any pixelation with things like that. It also could be that your preview settings are set up at a lower resolution. And if your preview settings are set up to a low resolution, then anything that you are showing, especially letters, but anything that you're showing is going to appear to be more pixelated or appear to have issues with quality. So your monitor, your preview settings, your project settings, those are the things that you want to look at to ensure that your things come out crisp. When I put titles in, I mean, it seemed to look fine for me. So, I mean, you might look at this title that I'm about to put in here and say, that looks pixelated to me, but I mean, right now it might look a little pixelated. But the thing is, when you go and you produce it, it should look sharp. So if you look at this right now, like my preview quality is, and you can't see it on here because it's not pulling up on the screen for you, but my preview quality is full HD right now. So we're looking at like 1080p for my preview quality. And when we look at the title here, then you see the quality of the title. You can make it larger if you want to see more. But I mean, looks pretty crisp to me. You might think it looks pixelated, but I think it looks pretty crisp. So check out your preview quality. Check those things out. Make sure it's where you need it to be. Brian Royston says, I've noticed when I have audio that volume levels are different. The new tool does not compress correctly, and I have to do it manually like you showed in the audio director. I have Director 365. So, yeah, I think that I have heard some other people talk about like making changes to the audio and they feel like it's not correct. I haven't experienced it yet, so I can't really talk to whether or not it's compressing the audio correctly or not. But I'll play around with it more, take a look at things and listen to things and see what I come up with. My man Paul Feiger is in the house, and unfortunately he said that this revision eliminated all my custom titles, effects, and PIP. So I have not really looked to that, but if I click on custom here, I still have some custom titles that I created. I think we talked last time like about how I should probably have like thousands of custom titles. I've made so many, but these are the few that I use in some of my productions that I have. So mine are still here. Not too sure why yours got removed. So let me see what else. So we got titles. I got some transitions that I created. They're still here. So what else? Effects. I don't think I have any custom effects that I created. Or PIP objects or anything like that. No, well, I got some custom ones in here too. So yeah, so when I made the one text video, so they're still here. So can't really speak to it, Paul. I haven't had that happen to me. And I've updated to the latest version. So what you might want to do is go to File, Rate Us, and provide suggestions, and send a message to Cyberlink and tell them about your experience and what happened, and maybe they'll be able to get back with you and tell you a way to go ahead and retrieve those custom things that you created. King Video says, how do I get my video effects for PowerDirector? So I'm not sure what you mean by that. How do I get my video effects? So based on which version of PowerDirector you have, it comes with different effects. So if you have PowerDirector 365, then you're going to have PowerDirector Ultimate. So right now it's PowerDirector Ultimate 21, and that's going to come with effects like Boris effects. It's going to come with like different intro templates and all types of stuff like that. So if you pay for the subscription to PowerDirector 365, you're going to have the most effects that you can get. Now, there are some other places where you can get some effects that you can buy. There's the pixelan.com, Pixelan.com. You can go there. Matter of fact, I can pull it up here. So you can go to pixelan.com, and then you can go ahead and pick like, hey, so what program do I want to get effects for? And here you got Cyberlink PowerDirector plugins. You click on that, it'll show you all the plugins that are compatible with PowerDirector, and it has the pricing here. So if you want to go ahead and buy any of these here, you can. New Blue Effects doesn't support PowerDirector anymore. So even though I showed some New Blue Effects on there, those are old. And right now, the last I checked, they all have watermarks on them. Can't use them anymore. We used to be able to use the New Blue Effects that we paid for Usually, it used to just be that the free ones were removed from the program, but now even the ones I paid for, I can't use, which sucks. But it is what it is. They're still showing up on there because I haven't taken the time to remove the plugins from the computer. Maybe it's just wishful thinking that one day they'll work again. I don't know. But otherwise, you got to pay for them. Okay. You can also go like, let's see. So if you go to PowerDirector, there's plugins and effects here that you can go ahead and get as well. Once again, you have to pay for them. So if you want these templates for St. Patrick's Day, you click on it. Tells you here, learn more. You can get this one on 365. If you click on learn more, it's going to send you here to get PowerDirector 365, basically. Now, there are some on here that won't do that. Let's see. Here we go. So if you go to Creative Design Packs, there's packs on here, and this one here you can buy. So you see it has the price of $29.99. So if you want to just buy this pack, has title templates, it's got transitions. You can play and get a preview of what some of those things might look like. And if you want to pay for it, you can buy it here, $30. So those are some of the plugins and effects that you can get if you don't get PowerDirector 365. If you get PowerDirector 365, it's going to come with most of, if not all of this stuff. So this is the action pack here. You can buy it $29.99. So this is basically just the plugins. You search for PowerDirector plugins, it'll take you to this page. You can find this page. You can go to different categories on here, find a bunch of different effects and templates and stuff that you can buy. Sue, thank you, Sue, for correcting me, because I always see you on here. And I don't know why. I just messed up, Sue. You know us, man. You know how we do. I'm sorry. So, Sue says the new interface is different. You just need to take 15 minutes to look it over. I really do like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's, like I said, I think it's something that is very similar to other popular interfaces out there. It's a lot easier to use. Like you said, if somebody, some people will complain because guess what? People always find something to complain about. So there's going to be people complaining about it, but I think it's easier to use. I like it a lot. It's cleaner, easier to access stuff. I love it. So that's just me. Audible says the GOAT. Just wanted to thank you because you helped me begin my journey in editing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Audible. And I definitely like the uniqueness in the way that you spelled your name. Beautiful. All right. Uh-oh. Catching with Key TV says, hello, everyone. What's going on? Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's another beautiful Wednesday evening. Don't you agree? All right. King Video says, what I meant to say was, how do I get more video effects for PowerDirector? Okay, I think I answered that question, so I think you're good. Big up, my man Paul Feiger, always supporting me. $15 super chat. Much love to you, my friend. I appreciate you always supporting the channel and doing what you can to help a boy out with his YouTube thing. All right. Farm Boy says, hey, Malik, I hope you are good. I want to know where I will get music for my videos, free and paid, both. All right, so free, PowerDirector 365. You might not call that free because you pay a monthly subscription, but they are hitting you up with all types of music, like on a regular basis, music, sound effects, things like that. So if you have a subscription, that would be the first place I would look, PowerDirector. Place that I like to go for music is Digital Juice, but once again, that's a subscription. So if you're looking for paid stuff, um, Digital Juice is a pretty good place to go. Now, I will tell you that they have a lot of music that might be older, but they always come out with new stuff too. Like they have new stuff every week. They're dropping new things. This isn't just music. If you get a subscription to Digital Juice, you're gonna get all types of stuff. You're gonna get like backgrounds. You're gonna get mats, projects for different types of editing software. You're gonna get these tools here that you can use to create different stuff. You're gonna get fonts. You're gonna get all types of stuff, man. Like here it is. Canvases, layered backgrounds, lower thirds, overlays, stock footage. Most of the stock footage you see in my videos are coming straight from here. So it's a great place to go for all types of stuff. And like I said, they're adding new stuff to it all the time. So this is another place to go for music and things like that. There's also a bunch of places where you can go for free sound effects. I think freesound.org. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, free sound. So freesound.org, this place has like all types of sound effects and things. If you ever need any type of sound effect and you want to use it and get it for free, this is the place to go. I mean, it has a crazy amount. I mean, I've never looked up something and couldn't find it. Like, and different types of sounds too. Just not, I got a lawnmower, I got an idling lawnmower, I got electric lawnmower, I got e-stack mower. So I've never not been able to find something that I need at this site. Look at this. 202 sounds available for lawnmower. So you could probably get lost in this thing looking for the right sound, to be truthful with you. But as far as sounds, not music, but sounds, this is a great place to go. Another place for free music, you know what? I haven't gone to that place in a long time, so I don't even think that it's available anymore, but we'll see. No, I guess it's not. So free music, YouTube. The few different ways you can get free music on YouTube. So YouTube has their creator music now. So you might call that free. I think creator music is cool, but I also think there's a lot of risk with creator music. And my reasoning behind that is this. I'm not going to use creator music on YouTube. That's just me. First off, you can use like a song, you can get it, you can like get the rights to use a song in your video. You can get those rights, and then those rights can be taken away whenever they want to, right? And if they do that, then your video could be like automatically, you can get a copyright strike because they allowed you to use it and then they changed their mind and removed the license, right? There's also like some songs that you can use for free on creator music on YouTube, but then using that song, they get a cut of your revenue. So they'll let you use it, but they're going to make money off of your video. Also, they can change the split. So YouTube doesn't control the split as far as I understand it. I could be wrong. But my understanding was that the owner of the music determines like, well, hey, here's how much you're going to have to pay me to use this song or whatever. So that too, I don't like it because of that. I think the biggest thing to me, the biggest risk is that they could just remove their license at any time and then I could just get a bunch of copyright strikes, and all of a sudden my channel is terminated. So that's me. I'm very low risk tolerance. I don't do things that bring a lot of risk to the table. So I like to use songs that I know I have the license to, and the license agreement is not going to change regardless of whether I pay for it or I get it free or whatever. That's what I do. And then I just put the licensing information in the description of my videos. So those are some of the things that I think of from the top of my head. Creator Music for free music, freesound.org for like sound effects and stuff. And then I like to use Soundstripe and Digital Juice for music. So those are the ones that I use. Geezer to text, and Malik, you're looking very reddish tonight. Did the kids get a hold of your saturation knob, or did you get sunburned on vacation? It's the freaking saturation. So two things happened before I got into this live stream. First thing was I was trying to eat my dinner. My wife cooked my dinner, and like I was getting ready for the live stream while I was eating, and I had like 1 minute left by the time I turned on my camera. So I usually color correct my camera because I have the capability to do so. I don't know. Just show you a few things real quick here. So my software that I use for live streaming has the capability to go ahead and do color correction. So what I usually do before we begin is I go through and I do my color correction. I got my color wheels on here. Of course, I have different settings that I could change, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So unfortunately, like I could just go ahead and make myself super red if you want me to. Like I can really be red if you really want me to. I mean, or like super duper red and super duper bright, or not. So anyway. I don't have a preset, but I'll tell you what, after this experience, I'm going to go ahead and create a preset for this so that next time I don't look like a crazy red guy. But like right now, it's on like basic autocorrect, and it's kind of like, yeah, I'm like super red. And everything in here that's red. Look at this stuff. Like, come on, man. The program, like, can't help it. But it is what it is. So that's why I look red, my friend. Usually I have much more time to get ready. I do my color correction. I do all that good stuff. Didn't do it this time. DXM Vlog says, hi everyone. My name is Krishna. I am a big fan of PowerDirector 365. Well, we are big fans too, and thank you for joining us, Krishna. I appreciate you dropping through and sharing the love. Super Mario Mason says, I don't know how to reverse the audio that I have recorded. I don't know if PowerDirector offers that feature though. Do you know how to, if possible? So you're trying to reverse audio. So once you bring your audio in, and once it's in a timeline, if you click on edit, go to audio, and you have audio in reverse. Right there. You just do that and it will reverse your audio. Pretty simple. That's all you got to do, my friend. All right. MB, what's up, MB? Says, hello, everyone. How are we liking the new updates? At first, I was a bit unsure, but I'm liking it now. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning, MB. So, I know you're a little late, bruh. You're a little late. I'm going to forgive you this time because I usually give people a hard time when they come into these live streams all late and lackadaisical, acting like they can't be on time. That's you this week, MB. That's you this week, okay? But I'm going to forgive you, my friend. But yeah, we talked about that. And I asked for feedback on that, so I appreciate you Hit me up with your feedback because we, so far, Sue Baker, myself, and MB like the new updates. They're dope. I like them a lot. The user interface is a lot simpler. It's easier to navigate. All that good stuff. We give it El Profesor's seal of approval. All right, that's all I got to say about that. All right. Paul Feiger says, PowerDirector and Audio Director have an amazing amount of music and especially sound effects. I was really impressed. Yes, they do. And like I said, it depends on how you look at it, right? Like, I like the fact that the subscription gives you so much, like, every month. Like, you can, like, get, put it this way, Adobe, right? Adobe's great. Don't get it twisted. I think they're great. But if you get a subscription for, like, Adobe Premiere Pro, that's all you get. They ain't giving you no stock footage from Shutterstock and from iStock. They ain't giving you sound effects. They're not giving you music. They're not giving you new effects like every other month, or new stickers and things like that, new transitions. They ain't doing none of that, not to my knowledge, okay? All they're giving you is their program, whatever updates they're doing every month. That's it. No extras like different assets, media that you can use, right? PowerDirector is giving you all of that as part of their subscription. So you might think of that as, well, it's not free because I'm paying for a subscription. Well, look at it and compare it to other subscriptions out there that you got to get your own separate Shutterstock if you want to use it with Adobe. Adobe has their own stock footage offering as well that you can get a subscription to, but they're not giving it to you for free because you have Premiere Pro. You got to pay for it, right? So keep it in mind when you say, like, hey, you know, I'm paying for a subscription to PowerDirector. I don't want to do that because I don't, those music files and all, that's not free. It's part of my subscription. It's free when you compare it to other subscriptions out there. It's definitely free. All right, MB say sorry. And no, you ain't got to be sorry, my brother. And he said LOL. Yeah, laugh out loud. Okay, yeah, you know, you ain't got to be sorry. I just give everybody a hard time when they show up late, okay? That's part of my thing. It's part of my little, it's part of who I am. It's part of what I do, all right? Geether 2 Tech said, I'd rather have a nice dinner than worry about color correction. All good. I agree. I agree, my friend. I was like, this salmon is off the chain. And I was just, oh, that's some good salmon. Okay? So, yeah, I didn't even have time. Even if I wanted to, I was not going to spend the time doing color correction over eating my food, to your point, my friend. I was like, I'm about to get into this fish right now, okay? And destroy me some salmon. And that's what I did. Okay? All right. All right, let's see if I missed any one of my beautiful people on here. Nah, don't think I missed any questions on here, so, you know. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh, we got Mo in the house. Mo's game table says, evening, everyone. Good evening, Mo. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you for, joining the party about 39 minutes late. I could have used you at the beginning, my brother, for some of your hilarious commentary. But no, you had to wait. You 39 minutes late. But you know what? I still appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for coming through and always supporting your boy in these live streams. Even if you do show up late, I still give you my love. Okay? So, there we go. All right. So I was talking to somebody earlier. You know, the questions kind of slowed down, so I do want to bring up a few quick YouTube convos that I had with some of my peers, some other YouTubers out there in the YouTube verse. And one of the conversations that I had recently was about ads and YouTube. So, give you a quick understanding. So, I got some people who know that I got a channel, and I talk to them a lot about helping them build their channels, right? And there's about 3 people at my job, and they just talk to me, pick my brain. Sometimes we have lunch, and we'll sit down and we'll all talk together about, and I'll give them some feedback, or they'll ask questions about building a channel. And one of them asked me the other day about running ads on their own videos. So if you don't know, if you have a Google account, you can have AdWords. And what AdWords allows you to do is create ads using your own video, right? So if you want to, you can go ahead and pay whatever amount you want to pay, pick out your demographics, whatever, put your own video out there, and it'll show up as ads on other people's videos. Okay? So somebody might pull up one of my videos to watch it, and then if you paid for an ad for yours and it was about PowerDirector, then it might show up as an ad before my video or in a mid-roll of my video, something like that, right? So somebody asked me about that and asked me what was my opinion on it. And I said, okay, for me, I would not do that because first and foremost, you will be creating inflated views, right? Because your views are not going to be based off of true search or even off of true recommendations, right? Your views are all going to be inflated because you're paying for them, and YouTube has to go ahead and put your video in front of people as an ad so that they can get the money for it. So what will happen, and what I explained to him is what will happen is you're going to see a lot of views. Your views are going to go up, and that might make you happy. You might say, hey, I'm getting a lot of views. Fantastic. Yay, I'm getting views. But what happens is your watch time is going to go down. Because for the most part, you're not paying for you can't pay for unskippable videos. You can just pay for your ads, and then based on different things in the algorithm, they're going to show up as either skippable or unskippable. And if people see your video and they're like, I just want to get to the content, and they skip it, your watch time for your video is going to just drop like a rock. Okay? Then what's going to happen is YouTube is going to see that, hey, people are watching this video, but they're watching it for 5 seconds, or they're watching it for 3 seconds. And guess what YouTube's going to do? It's not going to push that video out there, and it's not going to recommend it organically, because it's going to say this video, it's not delivering for people. People aren't watching more of this video. So basically, you're not going to get impressions, right? Your impressions are going to stink. Just let you know. You are going to have horrible impressions. You're going to have horrible watch time. And that video is going to not be getting you any more viewers. All that's going to happen is you're going to be getting views based on the fact that you put it out there as an ad. So I told this person about this, and he said, well, I was already doing it. And yeah, I did get a lot of views on it because I was running an ad, but I didn't think of it that way about what the implications would be. So I just asked him, hey, go back, look at that video, look at it in the YouTube studio and tell me what's happening. And the next, I think a few days later or whatever, he came back and told me, he said, man, you're right. Like, my watch time for this video is horrible. Like, he said it's not even like 3 seconds. And I said, see, so if I were you, I would go ahead and take that ad away. Now, I bring that up because it was a recent conversation. I think it would be helpful to you guys if anybody out there is thinking of doing something like that or already doing it. I would say cut it out. Stop it. No need to do that because you're going to be screwing up your channel. Okay. The other thing that I kind of wanted to touch on was that I am continuing to do videos for PC and I'm continuing to do videos for mobile. So those of you guys out there who did not know, I also have another channel called PowerDirector app tutorials, PDU mobile, whatever you want to call it. And I just go ahead and I make a video every Tuesday on how to use the mobile app. So the mobile app is for Android and iOS. So if you want to create videos on the go, if you want to create a video on like your phone or your tablet, and then you want to transfer it to PowerDirector on PC, you need to have the app. You have the app, you can go ahead and make that move. You got to pay for the app separately. If you have PowerDirector 365 or PowerDirector, it doesn't come for free. It's something else that you got to pay for as well. But I just want to give you guys a reminder that I do make those tutorials as well. So there you go. All right. So Mo's Game Table says, sorry, Malik, just able to make it now, brother. It's all good. It's all good. You know how I do. I like to give my people a hard time. All right. So Mo Gaming Table also said, one thing I would love to see added to PowerDirector would be the ability to easily save and copy keyframes for future use. Will make it much easier to create different objects. Yeah, so we can copy keyframes and paste them into other things in the same project. But to your point, we can't save them somewhere for future use, which would be pretty dope. Like if you know you're going to do like the same thing with your logo, right? I mean, I guess you could, depending on what you're doing or how you save it, you could save it like as a title and do things with it and things like that. Some options out there really, but it would be great if you could just save the keyframes and just use them in any future project. So I agree with you on that one. And then Mo's Game Table also said, yes, my channel is too small for doing AdWords and dropping ads on other creators' videos. Yeah, so there is one good use of that I would say, for me at least. So I actually have one video that I do have ads on. So the intent of the video is to get people to come to my channel and subscribe. And so it's not like a clickbaity or anything. It's actually my channel, my welcome video for my channel. Let's see. Excuse me. Trying to see if I can find this video real quick. It's crazy how like they used to have like a way that you can just choose. Here we go. If I could pull this up. All right, so this is the actual video I'm about to show you that I do have an ad running that just shows this video. So let me pull it up and show it to you.
Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you want to learn how to create videos using PowerDirector, you're at the right place. We make PowerDirector video tutorials that help you learn how to use the program and improve your video editing skills. We also have multiple video series that increase your video editing knowledge and filmmaking acumen, such as PowerDirector Peeps Comments, PowerDirector Top 5, PowerDirector News, live streams, and product reviews that are available exclusively on our channel. We upload new content to our channel every Saturday. So, if you're looking for easy to follow PowerDirector tutorials, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss out on any of the learning and all of the fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.
So I do have that ad, and you might see it if you're watching like a video about PowerDirector, because I'm very like laser focused on like who I want to show this to try to get people who are interested in PowerDirector to come check out my channel as well. So I don't have an ad on a video that like is about a tutorial or things like that. And that's what my friend at work was like, you know, I'm making an ad on this video, and it was a video about like fishing or something like that. I'm like, bro, like, if you're gonna have your whole like, you know, 8-minute fishing video as an ad, who gonna want to watch that whole 8-minute ad when they're trying to watch something about, I don't know, a new fishing pole that they're reviewing or whatever? Like, it's just not gonna happen. Now, if somebody out there is want to watch a tutorial about PowerDirector, and they pull up a different channel, and then they say, I have an ad showing, hey, here's another channel that teaches about PowerDirector. My thought would be like, hey, maybe they watched the video that they were going to watch, even if they skip the ad for my video, they still know there's another PowerDirector channel out there, right, called PowerDirector University, right? So that at least gives them a chance if they ever want to look up PowerDirector again or anything like that, or if they just, right after watching the video that they watched, they might want to say, I didn't like that one. Let me see what this PowerDirector University guy is about. They might go check it out. So that's the only video that I have running as an ad. And I can see like through AdWords, you get data on like how many times the video was shown and how many times people, you know, acted on it and things like that. But there's no telling if I got a subscriber out of it or whether I got a regular viewer out of it, right? Somebody who's coming back over and over and over to watch videos. So I don't really know how it's performing for that. I don't know if people are subscribing from watching it, and I don't know if people are becoming regular viewers from watching it. But I know that I increase the chances of people finding my channel, not only my videos organically, by getting impressions for the right type of search and things like that, but also because if they do watch somebody else's PowerDirector video, there's a chance that they might see an ad about my channel. So that's why I do it. Farmer Boy said, why my iPhone slow motion video not work on my computer? I have no idea why. There's a whole lot of reasons why. There's a whole lot of other things that might be going on that I really can't help you with, because that's not really a lot of information. Like, what type of phone is it? What type of file is it? What do you mean by not working? Is it not going slow? Is it just not coming up? I don't know. I need like a lot of more specifics to help you out with that. TSG Adventure says, hey, what's happening? How was the trip? I talked about that at the beginning of the video, my friend. I can talk about it again, though, because I had a hell of a great time. But you're another latecomer, but I forgive you. I forgive you. If you would have been on time, TSG Adventures, you might know how my trip went. But, you know, you can always watch the replay. Okay? But I will give you the short and sweet. It was great. I had a great time. My wife enjoyed it. We already booked another cruise for next year. That's how much we liked it. So if you want to hear more specifics, my brother, check it out from the beginning. Watch the replay. All right? Paul Figer says, where do you get the subscribe avatars? I can't find a good one on PowerDirector. So to be truthful with you, a few of the subscribe avatars, like the overlays and using my logo and things like that, I actually created a few of those myself using After Effects, Adobe After Effects. If you don't have that, you could also go to a website called Fiverr.com, and you can do a search for like subscribe lower third or subscribe avatar or whatever, and there will be a bunch of people out there doing gigs. So gigs are jobs, right? And sometimes they'll say, hey, it's $5, and they'll make you 3 different ones, blah, 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 blah. Usually it takes a few days, and they'll get back to you. So, Paul, if you want to spend $5-10 on something that you like, you can go ahead and go to Fiverr.com, see if somebody makes them. Now, if they make something and you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it, right? And usually what happens is if you don't like it, you tell them what adjustments you want them to make, and they'll make those adjustments, right? So just keep those things in mind. Let's see here. Neil Forbes said, you started early. No, I didn't. I started at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Neil, my friend, you're late. You're late. You're late. You're late. Mo's Game Table said, that's a cool ad. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. And Top 40 Researcher says, there's a reason being an hour early. It's family commitments. Let's see here. And Cyber Editing says, create one or use a professional service like Video Bolt. There you go. All right, so it's 8:59. So you guys know I start at 8, I stop at 9. I got 1 minute or less than a minute until 9 o'clock. So for those of you who thought I started early, I did not. Right on time, baby. Right on time. And I'm about to end it right on time. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for stopping through tonight. Whether you were on time, late, early, whatever. You know I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for always sticking with me, supporting the channel, and showing me love. All right. Now, if you can, if you have the capability to do so, please continue supporting the channel through Super Chat, Super Stickers, Super Thanks. Those are great ways to help me continue to make the content that I make for you. You know, so I can continue to keep doing this thing that I love to do. It does take time and it does take money, so any support that you can give me is greatly appreciated. There's also products that you can go out there and get. underneath each one of my videos. You can always go there. If you want to support me by buying a product, that's great. I would love for you to go ahead and support my gear and support me in that way as well. So I want to thank everybody for stopping through. It has been a wonderful night. If you want to know about my cruise adventure and all that other rigmarole, watch the replay. Peace.